Footsteps in the fog, a lonely night, a night of madness and murder, as the Madam C.J. Walker Company program presents The Walker.
I am the Walker. Horn man, baby. I've blown with the best and played in the worst. Every night, I walk the street or ride the rails to a different night spot because the hottest music is only played after the squares go home. I'm good, but never good enough to get the big money. But if I had, I wouldn't have walked across this old world and seen so many strange things. Heard stories of the cats and kittens who lost their way, who chased the bread and fell into the oven. You've probably heard me, probably never seen me, but if you've let the evil in your heart foul your flow, baby, best believe I've seen you.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Madam C.J. Walker program, The Walker, rated tops in popularity and made just for you. And Madam C.J. Walker's Glossine pressing oil is made for you too, giving countless thousands of women perfect satisfaction for 40 years. And fellas, you know it's not just for the ladies, but what better way to put a smile on her face? Easy to apply, Madam CJ Walker's Glossine will give your entire family's hair that glorious allure and natural, lively brightness good hair grooming demands. Buy a package today, only 35 cents at drug and toilet goods counters everywhere. Except no substitutes. It's Madam CJ Walker's Glossine. And now the Walker's strange story, Black Widow.
Two folks sit in darkness, watching a video. One dreams of love, the other of very different things.
Come home to Atropos. We have beaches, we have mountains, children and laughter fill the streets. We provide every comfort imaginable, a wonderful place to experience this amazing moment in your life's journey. We know you. We've always known you and can't wait to serve you in this very special way.
What do you think?
It looks wonderful. What's this about?
Us. I think this would be a perfect place for us to do something special.
What kind of special? What are you doing? Get up off your knees.
One knee, Sophia. Just one. Ignore the computers and software, all the electronic engineering that built my empire. At heart, I'm an old-fashioned guy. And I want to do this the old-fashioned way. Sophia Black, will you make me the happiest man in the world?
Milton, this is so sudden. And this diamond, it's huge.
Sudden? Ain't that some bull? Girl, you know you've been maneuvering for 4 months. You've just been hoping his body wouldn't quit until you could tap into that part of him so starved for life that he would mistake sex for love. And this, well, this is the payoff, isn't it, Sophia?
Oh, Milton.
Hmm.
Mm.
Welcome to Manila Air, Flight 345. This flight will be 16 hours long, so if there is anything we can do to make
Here's our seats.
Me by the window, please. I just want to settle in, slip on my sleep mask, and conk out.
Whatever you want, darling.
Your name is Sophia Black, and your goal is to become a wealthy widow. That meant finding the right man and the right place to take certain definitive actions. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we? You met fiancé Milton Quest at the cancer support group led by Dr. Asen. a psychiatrist who charges so much that only the wealthy can afford to attend. Makes things a little easier. You bribed a doctor to falsify your records, but told him you were doing research for a role. A role. You haven't acted for 3 years, girl. But that night you won a damn Oscar. Baby, take a bow.
Will Dr. Bonner please report to the front desk?
We have a new friend today. Say hi to Sophia, everyone.
Hi,
Hi, Sophia.
Sophia.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Remember, no disease specifics.
Thank you. My name is Sophia Black. My commitment is to making the most of my time. Maybe I'll even get to fall in love again. I'd like that. I still look pretty good, don't I?
You're still the face, Sophia. I don't think that will ever change.
I tell you what, though, those legs, you still the greatest dancer I ever seen in my life.
Thank you, but no one dances forever.
The face. That was what they called you, wasn't it? And for almost 20 years, your face was your fortune. And those legs. Dancing, modeling, then acting. Then, as always, younger, fresher faces come along, and you found the jobs drying up. You hated that, didn't you, Sophia? The problem with hate is that it burns you from the inside where no water can reach. It brought out an animal instinct you never knew you had. You decided to go for the big score, and it looks like Milton is the one, doesn't it? It didn't take much work to get him to ask you out.
Have we met?
I don't think so.
You look so familiar.
I get that a lot. It's the face.
Come again?
If a television show wants a character who looks like a famous actress without being one, that's me.
Well, I think they're crazy. Listen, this coffee tastes like mud. Do you like Sumatran?
Oh, sounds expensive. Are you buying?
Good.
Mmm, the best.
Do you know how they make this?
No idea.
Have you ever heard of Abyssinian civet cats?
Um, no?
Well, someone discovered that if you feed them coffee beans, the beans, well, they pass through the digestive system whole, but well, they taste better.
You're saying this coffee was crapped out of a cat?
Well, yes. What do you think?
I think that the first person who discovered that was a very strange man.
And that was how it all started. His first wife had left after the diagnosis, taking half of $1 billion fortune. The man was such a romantic, he hadn't even had a prenup. No one had touched him in over a year. He was like putty in your hands.
Why haven't I seen you on screen recently?
You might be looking in the wrong place.
What's the right place?
Vogue, Cosmo. I'm the Affirma face cream girl. This is the face. Yours is just a bottle away.
I remember that. That was you?
It was my face. My face is my fortune.
Those lips are worth $1 billion all by themselves. Whoa, my. My doctor said I might be disappointed if I tried that. that my body might not respond.
Well, were you disappointed?
Whatever the exact opposite of disappointing might be, you were it. Was it good for you?
Hell to the yes.
You fake orgasms better than Meg Ryan and Adele, but it was more than good for you. It was precisely what you needed. His body could indeed work.
What do you want out of the rest of your life?
I have maybe a year, maybe 9 good months. I want to live them, Milton. I want to live all the way, every last moment, as long as I can.
Amen to that. Have you ever seen the sunrise from the top of the Eiffel Tower?
No.
If we left right now, we could just make it. Ever flown in a private jet?
Milton, I thought you'd never ask.
Paris, and then the south of France. You have never experienced luxury like this, have you, Sophia? And money makes it all possible. Lots of money.
Do you like this?
Oh, yes, Milton. You make me very happy.
I spent so much of my life building an empire. I solved every problem in front of me, except the most important one. What is life about?
You've done more than most.
Yes, but the answer isn't in books or computers. The answer is in our hearts. We're here to love. And that's something I didn't realize until it was almost too late.
Almost.
You, Sophia, you opened something in my heart in the twilight of my life.
Our lives.
By some blessing, yes. From different worlds, we both came to the same place at the same time.
I'm with you, Milton. All the way.
You are. I don't know where you came from.
I'm an open book.
I know about your career, and I know about your illness. The one thing money does give is access.
You hired people to research me?
Yes, I had to. In my position, it would have been malfeasance not to do that.
Why, Milton?
My lawyers insisted, because I want you to marry me.
Milton, if you want me, I'll be here.
I know.
But more than that isn't necessary.
To me, it is. I was married once and made a choice between my wife and my company. I chose my company. I never experienced that thing.
What thing?
Total commitment. All in. The sense that we're together forever.
Even if forever is a year?
And forever is a moment. I want that.
Why make it legal then?
I'll have protections, but I'd like the sense that someone I love will benefit from what I've built.
But I'm sick too.
Yes, so let's take this last part of the journey together. If you'll only say yes,
Say yes to
marrying me
when?
next week.
Yes, Milton.
Yes.
Yes. Where?
I'd like you to create your will first, so that no matter how much time you have, everything is right with your family, with the people you leave behind.
Milton, I was so afraid of dying alone. Now, if we can be together, I don't care how much time we have.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Where will we be married?
It's a surprise.
flight to the Philippines seemed endless, didn't it, Sophia? Almost 16 hours in first class on China Air. All he wanted to do was hold your hand, speak of love, popping his pain pills and hoping his little blue ones would keep working long enough to consummate the marriage. You listened sympathetically, didn't you? You could be sympathetic and cuddle him while he cried. You liked that, your face buried in his shoulder so that he couldn't see you laugh.
We're beginning our descent into Manila International Airport. Please return your trays and seat back to their original upright and locked positions.
Almost there, darling. I can't wait to be Mrs. Quest.
Not long now.
All day in the air, and now another plane?
Not a plane, apparently. A revamped Chinook helicopter with extra tanks.
Rated for almost 1,200 miles. See,
Where are we going?
It's a surprise.
You hate small planes, don't you, Sophia? You can never forget you're flying in a small plane. Can't pretend that you're ever more than a few seconds from a plunging, screaming death.
Is that the island?
I believe so.
It looks like a crescent, a horseshoe. Fishing boats. Doesn't really look very touristy except for. Is that the resort? The three main buildings around a central courtyard?
And the landing pads, yes. At the northern end.
Welcome to Atropos.
Friends, stay tuned for part 2 of Black Widow, written especially for The Walker by Stephen Barnes and Tananarive Due, created by Stephen Barnes. This episode directed by Tananarive Due, co-produced by J. Michael Hayes, original music by Ali Rockberger, show graphics by Anansi Hayes Media, and starring Nikki Barnes, Jeff Lindsay, Julius Francisco, Jason Dew Barnes, Tony Young, Sean Collins, Tananarive Due, and Stephen Barnes as The Walker. The Walker is a Dark Dream production. Join us next time for another adventure of The Walker.